manual is kind of like
it's
the second nature. It's kind of like
it's second nature.
Yeah,
like
I don't
been driving it for so fucking long that and it's easy for us to do.
Yeah, I really don't have to think about it.
Yeah, everything is just, you know what gear you need to be in on certain like scenarios when you're turning, or when you're stopping. Yeah, it's second nature, but man, when you're stuck in fucking traffic, it fucking sucks ass.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right, let me get started. So just to give you guys a background of how I got into photography in general, and just some of my credentials, as you can probably say. So I got into photography when I was 16, and just to give you an idea of how long it's been, my old ass is 34, so is he. Back then it was all just, you know, taking random pictures. It wasn't anything professional, and just getting to know the actual the hobby itself, as you can say. I only started getting into photography professionally when I had my own studio back in 2010 to about 2013. So in a 3-year span, I did everything from wedding photos to model photography, portraiture, in studio and on location. And in the process, you do learn a lot of fun, cool things, tips and tricks, what to do with flash, how to set up lighting when you're on a budget, how to work with one-point lighting. There's a lot of stuff that you'll be able to learn from this segment from VaporDNA. And VaporDNA, I've been with the company for a little over 3 years now, and I'm loving it, because you don't get to, not a lot of people get to actually say that they do what they love to do for a living. But yeah, and it bothers me with this lighting because of all the trees and the shadows, and if you have a seizure, it's not my fault. So when it comes to having a camera, owning a camera, there really isn't a set name brand that, you know, you should tie yourself to. You shouldn't be locked down to one certain brand. Like, for me, I will utilize any type of camera that is presented to me. I do own Nikon and I do own Sony, and I've stayed with the brand itself because, one, I've invested so much money in the lenses, whereas if I were to buy a Canon, which one of my favorite Canons is a Canon 5D Mark II, and if I were to buy that, I'd have to invest another $3,000 or $4,000 on 1 or 2 lenses that are, you know, set primary. So the camera, you have to remember that camera does not make the photographer. The photographer makes the photographer. It's you. You are the person behind the actual camera, and you are the one making things happen. So don't tie yourself down to Nikon, Canon, Sony, Leica, Phase 1, medium format, full frame, digital format, all this mumbo jumbo. We're going to talk about all these different aspects in Photography 101 for VaporDNA. But just remember, it's not the product. It's not the camera, it's not the lens. It's you, my baby! What's up, guys, and welcome to the first ever Photography 101, a new series here on VaporDNA. And in this series, we're gonna be talking a lot about the tips and tricks of photography, vape photography, learning how to use a camera properly, and lenses, everything ins and outs of photography that makes a person a better photographer. So today we got some fun stuff. I'm gonna take a vape really quick. Mag grip. I don't know if we're supposed to do it here because this is Redondo Beach. But anyways, I did because I need a vape. But anywho, so mag grip, took a picture of it here and pretty much set up the shot. So I got a nice bokeh in the background. Everything is nice and bright. I'm shooting in the shadows just because it's a better way to get the exposure and contrast. But I'm not going to be talking about this. What we are going to be talking about today is how to take the perfect vape selfie. Something that I get asked quite often is, how do you take a perfect vape selfie when you're by yourself?
And of course, if you're by yourself, you know, you can pull out your camera and you can go like this and take a bunch of pictures and sort through hundreds of different photos. I got an easier way. So let's check that out. So taking the perfect selfie, vape selfie on your phone, it's actually a lot easier than you think. A lot of people think it's just, it's getting that fine perfect moment, but you don't always get it, so you try over and over and over. So what you need to do is, instead of taking a picture, take a video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up my phone and 10S Max, by the way, element case. And you're gonna put it on the front-facing camera. I'm gonna take my vape and probably vape again, do something illegal here in Redondo Beach. And when you're taking the video, just start recording as soon as possible, because it doesn't matter what you get in between and what you end with. What you do want to get is that perfect moment where, especially if you're a trickster and you blow clouds from both of your nostrils and from the side, doing the dragon exhale, blowing O's, it's always so hard to get that perfect shot, especially if you're taking pictures and you're not doing actual video work. So take the perfect vape selfie. I'm gonna knock my camera over. You take the video. I'm gonna start recording now. Damn, I'm so old. And I'm going to do a double exhale from the sides of my mouth. See if I can still do it. Now, we're gonna let that settle for a little bit before someone starts yelling at me for, it feels so weird. And then we're gonna do it one more time. The video is still recording. It's not done yet. I'm gonna do it one more time. Not so epic. And that's it. I'll put this away before someone shoots me. And when you're done recording, you can stop. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into your video and you're actually going to scrub it. And fine-tune scrubbing basically means you play the video, you stop the video, and you use your finger to literally find that perfect moment in that selfie that you want to take a screenshot of. So that's what I'm going to do. So you're just gonna scrub, and you're gonna finally scrub through the video to find that perfect selfie, that perfect moment where there's enough cloud, there's enough vapor production, it's nice and thick, you look good, the lighting is perfect, and you stop at that point and you literally just tap it out so it's all black, and you take a screenshot. And you're done. You've got the perfect vape selfie. So instead of needing to bother people or having your friends tag along with you to take your picture or take their picture, you can do it all on your own. If I wanted to, if Vip's not here, and it's just me, because I'm weird like that, I'd prop this up on a bench like over here, and I literally just hit record, make a video, get a nice background, and just start vaping, start blowing O's, and get a nice array, like a nice 5-minute video of you vaping, doing tricks. And all you need to do, if you don't want to post videos on your Instagram or your social media, is literally take screenshots of all of those perfect moments in the video, and you're done. And if you do want to post a video, you have it. So that's all there is to it, taking the perfect vape selfie. Don't overcomplicate it, just grab your phone, take a video, and just find that perfect moment like I showed you in the video, and take a screenshot. And all that's left to do after you take the screenshot is go on to your favorite editing app, whether on your PC, Mac, on your phone. Snapseed, for one, is a really great application to use. And all you need to do is crop out the black bars, because most aspect ratios, especially on the iPhone XS Max, there's those black bars at the very end. You don't need those. So all you need to do is just crop it out, and you got the photo. You can add some portrait flares to it, get it all nice and clean up your pimples like me, and post it. You're done. That's all there is. So just a quick little tutorial for the first episode of Photography 101 here on VaporDNA. There's lots of stuff to talk about. So definitely stay tuned and look forward to them, because we're going to be diving into lenses, to using the camera, learning how to shoot in manual, in shutter, aperture, priority modes, all of that. We're gonna get and really dive into it and show you why VaporDNA and the website itself has the photos that it has, because not a lot of vape companies have that kind of photography or a media team as we have here at DNA. So that's it, guys. That's it for the first episode. I hope you enjoyed. You do know what to do. Click that like button, hit subscribe so you're notified every single time using that bell notification to know when we drop a new video. And it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of new series in season 2. So I look forward to all of them and you guys having a great time watching them. And that's it from me, Joe, at VaporDNA. And like I always used to say, that's all. Eat, sleep, vape, and repeat.